Have you checked out the new DAP Health website? Well, if you haven't, you need to, because the newly updated website welcomes all to DAP Health, Desert AIDS Project's new name and expanded mission. It's been a long and passionate journey culminating with the evolution of Desert AIDS Project as they honor their, believe it or not, 36-year history in our valley with an expanding role in public health and health equity. Joining us now to tell us more is Stephen Henke, DAP's Director of Brand Marketing. Welcome, Stephen.
Hi, Sandie. It's so good to see you in person.
One of our favorite friends, and of course, we love this new branding. So impressive. And I love you were telling me that it was a community effort. It wasn't just the board of directors that sat down and said, we're going to shake it up. You really involved so much of our community. Tell me about that evolution.
Yeah, you know, DAP has always been directed by and guided by the community it serves. And this project, which took over a year, was no different. We talked to or surveyed literally over 20,000 individuals in this community. We talked to our patients, we talked to our donors, we talked to our employees, we talked to our long-term survivors of HIV, and we asked them a lot of questions about what they wanted us to be in the future.
Talk to me about the color scheme, because that's so inclusive as well.
Yeah, so the logo actually has 9 colors, and they're meant to convey inclusivity. They're meant to make sure that we remind the community that we welcome all people, period. That's the value of inclusivity at DAP Health.
Nice. And the big DAP with that beautiful color scheme is lowercase, you said, for humility.
Yeah, so one of the things that when we were surveying the community that they told us was that they want DAP to always be at the table solving the community's challenging problems, but perhaps they see a role for us in the future convening and collaborating more, which means we may be at the table, but not the head of the table.
Wonderful. And of course, the branding bespeaks the message, which is you're open to everyone, available for all of the entire Coachella Valley.
That's right. You know, one of the reasons you'll notice the overlapping letters in the logo, you know, that was intentional because it conveys our comprehensive care, how it layers on top of each other, our social service, our general health care, our behavioral health care, our dental health care, all of it sort of building on and compounding the wellness. You know, at DAP Health, we believe wellness brings hope, and healthcare equity leads to fuller equality. And so you see that sort of comprehensive layering, and then also how we interconnect and find our commonality as we work together. We heard 2 main things when we were asking the community what to do. And the first was, it's time for a name change. It's time to have a name that more accurately reflects the work that DAP Health is doing. But can you find a way to bring your history with you? And I think we accomplished both. We've heard nothing but positive things in the community. And I think the most important thing that we've heard are more people are feeling like they can look to DAP Health as their healthcare home. That's the most important part of our work. But the second piece was from our long-term survivors of HIV, we've heard a really positive response, especially our founders, that we're happy that we've retained DAP in the logo to remind ourselves from where we came. You can find a breadth of services at DAP Health, including general health care. We're going to be doubling our capacity for behavioral health care in the next year. And we know the community really needs that. We've all been sitting in this pandemic and feeling isolation, depression, anxiety, and we want to be able to solve for that. We want to be able to get that kind of care to underserved communities that wouldn't normally get access to that care. Nice. But the work we do with HIV specialty care remains, and our commitment to long-term survivors throughout their entire life and into geriatric care remains.
Wow, that is just so impressive. Thank you. You do so much for our valley, and now to rebrand it, to be really inclusive and know that anyone that needs the assistance, there's a home.
Yep.
Make it your healthcare home.
Make DAP Health your healthcare home.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Stephen.
Thanks, Sandie.